my name is Ashvin K. I am currently a freshman.
My name is Sam Saravia, and I am a sophomore.
I'm Taylor, and I'm a freshman.
Okay, hi, I'm Emily. I'm a freshman.
My name is Melanie Bumpus, and I'm class of 2024.
Topic this week is college with COVID. How are you learning this semester? Are you all online? Do you have hybrid classes? Are you living at home, on campus?
I'm on campus, and all of my classes are online, so I'm learning wherever I am, basically.
I have hybrid classes, and I'm living on campus in 182.
Actually, no, 3 classes online and 2 on campus. So it varies, but it's comfortable.
I'm online and on campus, but I live in Jersey, so I'm home pretty often. Like right now, I'm home.
I'm actually all online, and I didn't know that I would be all online until I was already moved in.
Nice.
So,
What do you dislike about being online the most?
I don't like that I basically have to teach myself my work.
Easier to learn online, at least. I like how the professors have adapted nicely to teaching online.
It's not really as difficult, but at the same time it is, because with online Zoom classes, you just get bored so easily because you're in your dorm or you're in your house, and it's just you're easily distracted, watching TikTok.
I like that it's easier to have my stuff right out in front of me when I'm learning.
It feels really different, obviously, than a regular class, and I feel like the professors just don't really put that much work into what they're teaching. They kind of just hand us the assignments and expect us to know what we're doing.
I don't like that it's kind of harder to want to participate because I don't know, it's just there's something about it that's so awkward.
Yeah. And I think I kind of forget what I'm doing sometimes, especially because I have a few online and then a few in person. And especially those first few weeks, I kind of kept getting it messed up as to which ones do I need to go to on campus and which ones do I need to go to online, which ones are only asynchronous and which ones are going to be in person. So that's what I don't like about it.
One thing I don't like though is that the work is it's almost like they're hiding it. I gotta look through Blackboard and really search what's due tomorrow. So I want a scavenger hunt looking for all this homework and stuff. So I feel like it'd be so much easier if we were in person and the professor's oh yeah, by the way, you got something due tomorrow. Instead, now I have to I get an email every night saying I have 100 things posted on Blackboard, but I don't know out of that 100 what is my homework.
My teachers try their best, so that's all that matters.
So with being online, how has your social life changed, and what have you been doing for fun and keeping busy with?
Changed drastically because it's a whole new campus, and me being a freshman, I don't really know that many people.
Not a lot is open here yet, so there's not a lot to really do around here besides go get food.
Trying to find places outdoors to go with my friends, and I've been doing a lot of Zoom calls and Zoom movie nights.
Been exploring the city on the weekends and stuff.
Hang out with my roommates, honestly. I have some friends who went to NYU. I hang out with them. It's just nice. Make friends on the floor. Very little things. Just go out, get food, chill in the lounges.
It's weird because there's a lot of people who I've talked to a little bit in my online classes or clubs, but it's because we're not in person, the connection's not the same. So it's kind of weird in that way, and I think that affects social life.
Me and my roommate got really close because we're both all online, so we've been spending a lot of time together.
I hang out a lot at the library. I go to Brookfield.
My favorite thing we did with the Staten Island ferry, and we went to this tattoo shop in Staten Island where they filmed the movie The King of Staten Island, and we got tattoos.
I love taking walks.
It's harder to meet people because clubs are all online, classes are all online, and no one talks in a Zoom call. We're either all looking at ourselves in the camera, or you're just trying to focus on things. So it's really hard. No one's really focusing on mingling.
Is there something funny or embarrassing that has happened to you on Zoom so far, or that's happened in general? It doesn't have to be necessarily to you.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
There was one time I was definitely having a conversation with my mom, and I didn't realize that I was unmuted. I definitely thought I had muted myself, and I didn't get too far into it, but I was just yelling at her. I was no, I'm in a call right now. I can't do that. And I was oh my God.
Actually, yesterday we were all typing our answers in the chat, and my professor read out loud all of the answers except for mine. He skipped right over it, so I guess it was wrong.
she gets so mad when like our cameras are not on. And then I'm like, well, she's about to see me eat this burger and this sweet tea and these French fries, and she's gonna win us a whole ASMR.
Just like when I came home, I just got a bunch of food. I was eating all the food right before class, and then during class, I'm like, crap, I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'm like, I can't get through this class. So I like ran to the bathroom really quick, and when I came back, the class had ended early, like really early, and it was just the professor and the TA talking, and my third black Zoom like box, and I just didn't say anything, and I left.
So, you know the podcast, it's called Call Her Daddy?
Yeah.
I was wearing their merch in class, and this boy in my class was telling his roommate that I had the merch on, but he wasn't muted, so the entire class heard that I was...
Do you think he pinned you?
Probably. But then I found out he has a girlfriend, so I was like,
Ooh,
that's a little weird.
that's tea.
Oh my gosh. Has anything embarrassing happened to somebody else or like funny to someone else while
Oh
you were
yeah,
on Zoom?
my math class, this girl did not know her mic was on, and she was talking about buying a dresser for her dorm, but the professor thought she was talking about how she can't do the work because she doesn't have a dresser. So he was talking to her, but she wasn't even talking to him, and she didn't realize her mic was on for like 5 minutes before we had.
I literally was Doja Cat going into Taco Bell.
One other thing I could think of is I had a background change to like something funny, like from a TV show, and then I went to like an actual meeting and I had the background on, and that was embarrassing because I didn't realize it was still on.
It's really embarrassing.
So that was kind of embarrassing, yeah.
So embarrassing.
And then last question, do you have any advice or tips/tricks for students doing remote learning?
Let's just know that like you're not missing out on much.
Honestly, I feel like using different spaces for different classes. Like when I'm on campus, I go like the library or my room. But when I'm at home, like I do my Monday classes in my bedroom, my Tuesday classes in like the kitchen, my Wednesday classes somewhere else. Like just finding different spaces for each class really makes it feel like that for that only that class will I be in my bedroom. That makes it feel like it's associated with it, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to that classroom.
That's actually kind of cool. I never thought about it like that.
It's so much easier if you take the notes, writing it down instead of typing it.
I think my advice would be to manage your time because it feels like you have so much free time, like you don't know what to do with it, but you're supposed to be like doing work.
Online, I've heard some people be like, oh, I feel like I'm like just missing out on being on campus, but there's not much that we're doing that like you would be missing out on. So
Blackboard might end up being your lifesaver, and never hesitate to email the teachers if like, and also never be afraid to speak out in class and ask them to slow down.
Just pay attention. It's so hard to pay attention, but just pay attention and you'll be fine.